Welcome to the Vector Garden. In this video we are going to apply a pattern to this text object, and then we are going to expand this so that the pattern is also cut in the shape of this letter. So there's no longer a pattern or a clipping mask or something like that, but just paths. First of all, we are going to apply that pattern. And let's go to the swatches panel, and in here we're going to the basic lines like so. And then let's apply that. And I'm also going to rotate that. The pattern rotated inside that word. It can now still be edited, but in order to actually cut that, what we need to do is expand a couple of things. And of course we need to expand the text, but also we need to expand that pattern. It's still a live pattern, and also when we take a look at that pattern, you see in outline view, those are not shapes, those are strokes. So that will be an issue as well. Let's go back into the preview. And in order to not do anything twice or have too many things you need to click on, this needs to be done in a certain order. It would have been best to expand the text before applying that pattern, but I didn't do that. So let's take a look at how you can proceed from here on. Now, first of all, you can, at this point, outline the text. The pattern is still live. And that's important. So now that you have that, when we take a look at this, it's a group. And we later on will need to use pathfinders, and pathfinders and group don't behave well. So what we need to do is ungroup this, and then we need to make a compound path, which we can still do because the pattern is still live. So now that we have the compound path, we can go to Object and expand the pattern. And you see now we have that as a clip group. But when we go into outline view, you see the lines themselves have not yet been expanded. So that cannot be cut. What we need to do now is expand those lines, and we can do that by flattening transparency. Let's go in here. Let's take a look at it in outline view, and you see those have been expanded. Now let's take a look at this. Let's see if we can already use the pathfinder. It would be this one, crop. And you see, when we take a look at it in outline view, it has been expanded, but we still have these points where the pattern tiles were cut. So what we need to do now is unite that, which didn't work. Let's take a look at it. We have that group. Let's ungroup that. And let's try that again, like so. And then you see those are all gone. And we have these points that are not needed. So let's undo that. And let's go into the Pathfinder options. And let's turn on remove redundant points. And let's do that again. And you see, we also get fewer redundant points. They are not all gone, but many are gone. So that's what you have to do in order to expand a pattern that you have already assigned to a text without doing too many steps.